today we'll be looking at Paperboy on the Atari System 2 arcade hardware. This game was released back in 1984, and let's take a look at this. You'll notice it says, turn handlebar to choose route. The cool part about the arcade system here was that the actual controller was a set of handlebars with buttons on the side to throw your newspapers, and you steered with the handlebars, which made it feel like you were riding a bike like the Paperboy here. The object of this game is that you are the Paperboy, of course, and you have to deliver your newspapers to all your customers. The customers, of course, are indicated by the lighthouses with the little sun boxes, and I just broke that person's window. They're not going to be too kindly on that one. You could do a little vandalism with your newspapers to your non-customer houses, which are the dark ones, to get some extra points. Because back in the day when this game was released, it was back when in the arcade everybody just wanted to get a lot of points, and it was, my high score is better than yours, your high score isn't as good. But, yeah, basically you just had delivered to your customers, and each customer who didn't get a delivery, or whose house was vandalized, such as that guy whose window I broke earlier, will cancel their subscription. Whereas if you have a day where you deliver to everybody perfectly, and not a single person, would not subscribe, you would actually get a new subscriber. Much for those guys fighting over there. Then we're just going to go right into here. We have the training course. Basically, the training course is just to go over these little ramps, and you can throw papers at your targets there. It doesn't matter how bad or how good you do. It doesn't even matter if you get through the training course, for that matter. And I got through it, and that girl up there loves the Paperboy. This game was released on a number of consoles. Yeah, that's the person whose window I broke. It was released in 1988 on the Famicom, NES, and Sega Master System. Then it hit the portables in 1990 on the Atari Lynx and the Game Boy. Then, also in 1990, we saw a Sega Genesis version and Mega Drive, and in 92 it finally hit the Game Gear. In 1999, you got your Game Boy Color version. That lady was just driving out of that house, that window I broke yesterday. And in 2000, I got killed by a little car. In 2003, it was released on PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox in what was called the Midway Treasures Collection. I'm always trying to be careful not to get killed by those weird ladies with their long blonde hair and their green shirts and their weird old cars. Except for this cat, it'll kill you. Lawnmower will, kill you all by itself. This was also released on tons of computer systems, such as Tandy, Commodore 16, over there, ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, Atari ST, MS-DOS, and Amiga. It was a quite popular game, so it was just ported anywhere they could. There was even a Paperboy 2 on the Mega Drive Sega Genesis in 1992, and the game which is commonly referred to as Paperboy 64 on the Nintendo 64 in 99. So yeah, everybody had their slice of the Paperboy, but really, it's really an addicting game. It's really enjoyable. Graphics are nice, it sounds cool, the voice samples every once in a while is nice. I think I might have lost one or two. Yeah, I lost 3 there. But, the voice samples are really nice. And really, it's just an enjoyable game. You're the Paperboy, you're delivering your newspapers, trying to be careful for all the crazy people and all the cars and everything trying to get in your way. And there's Michael Jackson walking down the road again. You gotta watch out for Michael Jackson. He might just try to trip up the Paperboy here. And that guy's now drilling in the sidewalk. Now there's 2 of those guys. Previous days there was only one. Look at that kid with his remote controlled car trying to kill our poor Paperboy here. Let's see if I can actually get to the end of this day and actually... I'm just surprised with myself. I've never actually been killed by those ladies. Oh, I didn't get around that tire. I thought I'd be able to. But, This is the first time I've actually played it, and not once actually got killed by those ladies in those weird cars. Creepy looking cats. Your non-customers for some reason really don't like you. Got that one, good. And hearses are everywhere. Oh, I'm gonna miss one. Oh well. Well, it's one of those games that I always see that the more you play the game, the more you will get better. If you play this game a lot, you might be able to master hard mode without even a breath. So, honestly, I'd recommend Paperboy to everybody. It's an awesome game, it's really fun, it's simplistic, but it's just one of those all-around games that everybody should play. It's definitely worth your time, it's definitely worth a play, and it'd even be cool to try out some of the console ports. Until later, this has been Game Master 14 with another awesome game, and I will see you next time. Bye.